Get in there! That's 3 times this month.
I gotta eat. You gotta feed me. Works out.
Shut it. What do you want?
Lot of crime going on. Need help?
I've got things well under control, thank you very much.
What about all the murders you never solve?
I said shut it, Vidoc!
Think about it. He solves them. You get the credit.
Tell you what. Solve a murder, I'll give you a weapon out of the bin. Meanwhile, I have more important things to do.
Hey! I know the streets. I can help you out.
Why would you?
Because that stinking stupid pig of a police minister doesn't have the stinking stupid sense to do anything that might give even a grifter like me hope that someday, this city might not be a shitty place to live. And because I'm bored out my bloody mind!
Oh, for the love of God, Vidoc, shush!
Something kind of creepy about monks. Closed up like that in a big building. Sometimes that's hard on people. Better check out the monastery here on the island, though.
Alright, gentlemen. Let's see what we have here. A dead monk, Friar John, strangled with a strand of rosary beads. He appears to have fallen from his chair while writing at his desk. What was he writing, I wonder? What's this? Crumpled paper. Clenched in the monk's dead fist is a crumpled bit of paper, apparently torn from a diary. It reads, "Guilty. I have poisoned them. He claimed it was God's will that I do so because of the prediction, but I cannot escape my guilt. I am a murderer. I must confess everything right this minute before the note is unfinished." Friar Stanislaus, an older monk lying dead in his bed. His features are sallow and his face is ashen gray. Property of Friar John. Personal effects. Also at the bottom of the chest, a single page torn from a book. The 7 branches will be reduced to 3. The elder one surprised by death. The 2 seduced to fratricide. The conspirators will die as they sleep. Nostradamus. Body of Friar Benoit, an older monk lying dead in his bed. His features are sallow and his face is ashen gray. Friar Bernard, an older monk lying dead in his bed. His features are sallow and his face is ashen gray. Property of Friar Honoré. Personal effects. Of note is an enormous book filled with intriguing quatrains, prophecies by Nostradamus.
Dear Lord, Friars Stanislas, Bernard, and even the respected Friar Benoit, and then Friar Jean, all dead. It passeth all understanding. 3 monks survive, praise God, but I dare not think. Is it possible that the murderer is one of them? Ah, ridiculous. Which of them would be capable of such an atrocity?
2 of them will be seduced to fratricide. So are 2 of the monks brothers then?
So much happened. It's the death of the elder monks. Friar Jean served them wine, and they immediately became very tired. They went to bed and couldn't be roused. I ran to the doctor. When I came back, what did I find? They were all dead. And there's Friar Jean, strangled at his desk.
Interesting. Strangled. Partially burnt diary. Poisoned the cask of wine, but I served it. If he knew that I'm about to confess, he would not hesitate to murder me himself. Oh, curse the day the predictions from Nostradamus ever came to Honore's possession. He is quite mad, and he has driven me to madness. But I am...
Saw a monk right over there, starting a fire he was. A fire, here in the vineyard. Well, I yelled at him to get on out of there, and he ran off.
An old monk. Honore, perhaps?
I am very worried about Friar Honore. He and Friar Jean were quite close. I fear Jean's murder has affected Honore's sanity. I am very worried about Friar Honore.
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. Small hints can be discerned, say, in the writings of prophets. I believe Nostradamus is one.
I believe that you believe that, and possibly you want others to believe it. And that's why
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man.
you
We search and pray and do the best we can.
killed them.
Small hint. The conspirators were foretold to die in their sleep. Jean was victim of a fratricide. Is it murder to fulfill a prophecy? It's all coming true, I tell you. Even this.
Yeah.
He's a bit off his nut, if you ask me. Arrest the madman. 9 times out of 10, you're right. Go ahead.
Alright. Wooden hammer. Okay. Thank you very much. My work here is done. Alright, what do we got here? The Jacobin revolutionary Jean-Paul Marat. Alright. The body of Jean-Paul Marat. He slept in a bath with a small single puncture wound above the clavicle. His skin is mottled with pus-filled sores. Interesting. I wonder who could have done this. Oh! Sir?
Show some courtesy. I must perfectly capture the death of such a hero to the people. I need to focus.
I see. A large kitchen knife. The maker's mark is that of a nearby shop. 5 Rue au Feuilly. Empty bottle of tonic. From an apothecary. Named Grégoire Brosseau. 20 Rue de la Harpe. 2 locations. Lists of Girondin traitors. Neatly written list of Girondin traitors. Philippe A. Raphael M. Olivier C. Vincent M. Isaac M. Denis S. Edward K. Nicolas L. Christophe M. Emile H. And what's your name again, sir? Jacques Louis David. I don't think he's one of them. Okay. Good day. Letter from Charlotte Corday. Providence gives me truth. Providence gives you justice. Providence gives me sanctuary. In Providence there is peace, for this life or the next. Interesting. Oh. The Friend of the People. Copy of Marat's self-published newspaper. Friend of the People, L'Ami du Peuple. In it he accuses the Perrault family of supporting the monarchy. The scientist Antoine Lavoisier of selling gunpowder outside of France, and accuses the Jordanists of being too lenient in their views of reform. Interesting.
I've seen so many women coming in and out of that house, you'd think he was running a brothel.
Why have we been forsaken? He was a true revolutionary.
They rounded up suspects and took them to Saint-Germain prison by the gendarmes. They're lucky if they survive the trip.
Interesting.
Marat was one of my patients. I was treating a horrible skin condition he developed while hiding in the sewers. I'll write you the address if you think you might find something there that'll lead to the swine who did this. Marat spoke often of how he might be made a sacrifice for his people. His prophecy is fulfilled.
Alright. Giving off bad vibes here, pal. With all this prophecy talk. Okay. Alright now, sir. Solving a murder. Hope you don't mind.
A woman came in here last week and bought that knife. That ebony handle makes it one of my most expensive, but she didn't care about price. She asked about the address of some hotel. I've never heard of it, though.
Hotel. Let's see. What kind of hotel? What are you saying to me? Go away. Providence Hotel Providence. Come stay at the convenient Hotel Providence. Clean linens. Interesting. Feel like I've heard that name once or twice. Or 6 times in the past. Alright, what's this? Is this a hotel? Oh. Oh, is it below? Oh, is it in the sewers?
Unbelievable.
Have to get down from here.
Insufferable.
Maybe?
You pay!
What do we have here? A corpse. Body of a young man beaten with a blunt object to the back of the head. He is clutching a wedding ring. Is there a name on it? Is it engraved? That could help us. Coral. Oh, Cole. Letter from Simone Evra. Well, writing is almost illegible. Jean-Paul, I cannot bear another day without you, my love. How long must you be hidden from me? Your love, Simone. Okay. Let's complicate things. Now what?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Insufferable. Unbelievable.
Please, I don't commend your bravery.
I'm sorry.
Just let me go.
Well, well. Who's undertaken this little good deed, I wonder?
Perdre fer, et faites-les souffrir.
Alright. And this is... Is this the hotel? Where are we? Here we go. Oh. This is the hotel. What do we got here? Letter from Charlotte Corday. Addressed to the citizens of France. Addressed to the French, the friends of law and of peace. How long, O miserable Frenchmen, will ye be pleased with disorder and divisions? Long enough and too long have some factious men, some wicked men, place the interest of their ambition in the place of the general interest. Why, victims of their fury, do you destroy yourselves to establish their desire of tyranny over the ruins of France? The factions explode on all sides. The mountain triumphs by crime and oppression. Some monsters, drenched with our blood, conduct their detestable conspiracies. We labor for our own ruin with more zeal and energy than we have shown in conquering liberty. Oh, Frenchmen, yet a little time, and there will not remain of you but the souvenir of your existence. Already the indignant departments march on Paris. Already the fire of discord and civil war inflame the half of this vast empire. There is still a means of extinguishing it, but the means must be prompt. Already the violence of the wicked Marat, whose name alone presents the image of all crime, in falling under the avenging steel, shakes the mountain and makes Danton grow pale. Robespierre, those other brigands seated upon the bloody throne, are enveloped in the lightning in which the avenging gods of humanity only suspend, without doubt to render their fall more glittering and to affright all those who would be tempted to establish their fortunes on the ruins of an abused people. Frenchmen, you know your enemies, arise. March, let the mountain annihilated leave only brothers and friends. I do not know if heaven reserved to us a republican government, but it cannot give us a leader of the mountain for master unless in excess of vengeance. Oh, France, thy repose depends on the execution of the laws. I do not give a blow to them in killing Marat. Condemned by the universe, he is without the law. What tribunal will judge me? If I am guilty, Alcides was when he destroyed the monsters. Oh, my country, thy misfortunes tear my heart. I cannot offer thee but my life, and I return thanks to heaven for the liberty which I enjoy of disposing of it. No person will lose by my death. I will not imitate Paris, murderer of Lepetier de Saint-Ferjol. In killing myself, I desire that my last sigh may be useful to my fellow citizens, that my head born in Paris may be a sign of rallying for all friends of the laws, that the tottering mountain may see its ruin written with my blood, that I may be their last victim, and the universe avenged may declare that I have deserved well of humanity. As to the rest, if my conduct should be looked at with another eye, I am little disturbed by it. My relations and friends ought not to be disquieted. No person knew of my intentions. I annexed my extracted baptism to show what the feeblest hand can do, led by a thorough devotion. If I do not succeed in my enterprise, Frenchmen, I have shown you the road. You know your enemies. Arise, march, strike. Interesting. Plutarch's Parallel Lives.
Regarde ça. Tout allait bien quand tout d'un coup, elle disparaît avec le premier venu.
Book title, Parallel... Oh, okay, thank you. Alright. Feel like I've already got what I needed, but can't hurt to be thorough, I guess.
Il n'a plus toute sa tête.
I'd be lying if I said I was heartbroken. Jean-Paul drove my lover away. So overprotective. And with all the enemies he's made in Paris, I was living in constant terror.
Okay.
I did it. The bastard deserved it. He got my father killed. My father was no traitor. That filthy scum Marat was.
Did you know?
He was so obsessed with the revolution, he spent all our money on it. I hardly got the attention I deserved. I suppose he died how he wanted. A martyr.
Interesting.
I was sent to his house to kill him, but the job was finished by the time I got there. With what Marat was publishing, it was either him or us. I don't recognize that list of names of Girondins, but you could ask some of our leaders. I'll write you an address. Go there and show the list.
Generous of you.
You'll find the proof it's me soon enough. I just wanted his death to send fear into the hearts of Marat's believers for as long as I could.
Interesting. A lot of people seem eager to be named the culprits. Wonder why that is. I wonder which one of them is actually telling the truth.
Encore un disciple de
Que pourquoi, citoyen?
Les plus croire. Il livre de fou de fait.
Cheer. Hello.
On n'aura pas pour tout le monde.
Tu dois en tête, mon gentilhomme.
I was by your tavern last night.
Come by later if you want to talk.
Hey, qui t'a nommé exécuteur?
Hello. How's it going?
I don't recognize that list of names either. But it's quite the coincidence that the first letters of those names spell the word Providence.
Really? So it was some sort of clue?
Ma parole.
À sa place, j'aurais peur.
Alright, well, I might not be 100% convinced, but all the evidence so far seems to point to you, so hey,
You'll find the proof it's me soon.
you finally get your wish.
I just wanted his death.
I accuse you.
I kill one man to save 100,000. There is no turning back. Soon I shall accept the embrace of Madame Guillotine, a humble offering to the citizens of France.
Alright then. Okay.
Can't say I'm surprised about Citizen Marat. The man had plenty of enemies. I'm surprised he lasted this long. Go ahead and pick a weapon. I can't help you. Christ.
Alright. See you later then. Oh. What do we have here? A murder in the Paris catacombs. Loose beads scattered in the dirt look to be made of rosewood. What about the stiff? What about the John, see? What about our John Doe? Oh, nothing? Why can't we examine his body? Philibert Aspairt. Okay. Old satchel. First aid kit. The address to the local apothecary is stitched inside. 99 Avenue de Breteuil. De Breteuil. Bible. Well-worn Bible. It is covered in blood and stamped by a local convent, the Convent des Filles de l'Enfant Jésus, 84 Rue de Sèvres. Crate of chartreuse. Crate filled with shattered bottles of chartreuse and surrounded by dirt. Looks to have been buried for several years. The address of a local tavern is carved on one side, on the side, 5 Rue de Sèvres. Maybe the barkeep could point me to who the owner is. A set of keys hooked onto a tiny ring. A worn shovel. Heavily used shovel with a very dull blade. The shaft bears a maker's mark and is cracked down the middle. It has been reinforced with cloth. Someone has kept this shovel for a long time. Hello there.
Yes, that's one of our Bibles. We hand out so many of these to those in need of God's embrace. And that's the blood of Christ, my son. Do you feel his call?
Not really.
Chartreuse. That's none of your business. Best you move along. Idle hands.
Interesting. Not suspicious at all. Stack of Bibles. A large stack of Bibles. The inset bears the same stamp as the Bible from the crime scene. Yeah, checks out.
Yes, that's one of our Bibles.
Blood of Christ. Glass containing dark red liquid. According to the sister, is the blood of Christ. Bottles of chartreuse. Covered in a light film of dirt. Interesting. Alright, what we got here? Brand new shovel. It has been barely used. A little odd considering its owner is a gravedigger. Recently replaced?
This graveyard's been too busy for my liking. I got missing tools, and someone even broke into the catacombs. Found a pretty rosewood cross down there, though. Thought I'd give it to the convent.
Interesting. What you got there? Small wooden cross. Looks to be made of the same rosewood as the beads at the crime scene. A worn Bible. Another stamped Bible. I'm not surprised he's a man of faith. Half-buried coffin. Freshly built coffin. Philibert would easily fit inside. Okay.
Come here! I'll fuck you sillier than a drunken milksop!
What's this place? Oh, this is the crime scene from underneath. Oh, okay. Nothing to see here. Alright. Apothecary, tavern, merchant. Okay. Let's head up the apothecary. Should be nearby.
Hey.
Excuse me, coming through. Solving murders. Don't mind me.
Philibert? I sent him to retrieve supplies from the merchant days ago, and he's not returned. You'd have to ask Philibert where the hell Philibert has gone. I'll write down the address, but first, I'll take my keys back. Thank you very much.
Sure. Merchant, you say? It's the first I'm hearing of a merchant. Is this the merchant of the tavern?
Can't say I talk to him. My music keeps me busy enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Philibert was here. Bought us a few rounds. Kept going on and on about his sister. I thought he was an orphan, but who knows?
His sister. Oh, like a nun. Interesting. Bottles of wine and liquor. Various wines and spirits, well stocked. Bottles of chartreuse. They emit a faint green glow. What? They're radioactive?
Sure. Philibert was here last night. I had to cut the bastard off. That dumb drunk owes me plenty of coin. Promised he'd pay with enough Chartreuse to last me a year. I was dumb enough to believe him. I'll check with the regulars. They might know more.
Philibert! I love that fool. Buy me a drink, and I might remember. Maybe.
Okay, well, I don't think I can do that. Can only accuse you, so I'm just gonna move on and ignore you. You're probably lying to us anyway. Probably don't have anything valuable to offer. Oh! Supplies. Tonics, tools, and supplies. Very well stocked merchant. Interesting.
Philibert? Haven't seen him. What do you have there? Chartreuse. Quite rare. You know the Carthusian monks are famous for making it. And the Carthusian nuns are just as famous for hiding it as well.
Ah, yeah. What you got there, pal? A new shovel. Shovels look brand new, unused. They bear the same maker's mark as the one found at the crime scene. Very dull blade. Shaft bears a maker's mark and is cracked down the middle. Been reinforced with cloth. Okay. It would help to know how Philibert died. Did he die from a blunt impact, like from a shovel? Was he strangled with the beads? Interesting. But if the merchant did it, what? Did Philibert, like, tell him where the monks hide their chartreuse? Somehow he convinced him to lead him to see it, and when he did it, when he led him to it, he stole one of the gravedigger's shovels and killed him with it?
Philibert?
I don't know.
Haven't seen him. What do you have there? Chartreuse.
I feel like
rare.
the nun is a red herring,
The
so...
Carthusian monks are famous for making it. And the Carthusian nuns are just as famous for hiding it as well.
I'm gonna go with... you.
Why would I kill my own customers? What kind of businessman do you think I am?
Oh, okay. Oh, the game just straight up tells you that you... that you made a wrong choice. Okay. Oh, well. That makes things easier. Okay. Really? So it is the nun, then? Wow. I felt like it was too easy. Everything was pointing to her. Just like Charlotte. And, the Nostradamus guy.
Yes, that's one of our Bibles.
Unless it's gonna be the is it gonna be the gravedigger?
Those in need of God's embrace. The Lord bestowed this chartreuse to us for good reason. I would never allow a peasant to tarnish its name. Must I be made to suffer for being guided by the hand of the Lord?
Yes.
I'm sure Philibert had noble intentions, but even I know not to touch that chartreuse. Find a weapon you like. It's yours.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, coming through. What the hell happened here? A woman's body. Body of a dead woman. She's well dressed. Is she? I guess for this time and age. Very pale and roughly 45 years of age. It is not exactly clear how she died, but her eyes are bulging and looks as though she was gagging. Alright, well the case is called A Dash of Poison, so I'm guessing there's poison involved. Bloody vomit. Puddle of vomit and blood. It is as if her innards were all she could retch. Oh. Not a happy thought.
The only thing I got in mind.
An empty coin purse. Looks fairly expensive with a gold leaf embroidery. There is a ledger crumpled up inside it with an address to a merchant. 39 Rue Saint-Dominique. Okay. A glass bottle with traces of the same black liquid that is next to the male body. It has no label. Male body. Okay, what's going on here? An unidentified dead man who looks to have been homeless. His clothes are ratty and reek of alcohol. The body itself clearly hasn't been dead long enough to smell so putrid. No clear sign of how he died, though his eyes are bulging wide. Okay. So maybe the lady drinks something that is poisoned. She vomits herself to death. Homeless man stumbles in, sees a tasty-looking bottle of booze, drinks it, doesn't know that it's poisoned, and gets poisoned too. Droplets of a strange black liquid. Smells like a harsh medicinal tonic of some sort. Interesting. Black liquid.
Yes, you. I saw you at the march. What do you want? You weren't cheery.
Could it be like hemlock or something? I don't know what French peasants use as poison. What's like the most accessible, easy to make, easy to hide medicine? Poisonous herb. Tonics and medicine. Variety of tonics and medicines, okay.
The purse belonged to my boss, Madame Beaudry, and she hasn't come into work yet. But the bottle, we sell plenty of tonic, but without the label, I can't tell you. Our chemist Nicholas would know if it's ours, or you could talk to Samuel Marat, the apothecary. He sells the same tonic. I'll write you their addresses. Just don't tell Madame Beaudry. Her and Samuel, I'd say hateful would be a mild way to sum up their relationship.
Okay. Sounds like quite the conflict I walked in on. The exact match to the bottle found at the crime scene, except it's sealed. I cannot tell the color of the contents inside. Numerous purses for sale. Some are rather expensive. Looks like they use the same gold leaf embroidery technique as the dead woman's purse. Interesting. Alright.
Where are you going? We'd love to give you a grand gift for the top of the pint.
We'll go over here, I guess. Another pestle and mortar set. Looks to have been used recently. It smells sweet. More medicinal tonic bottles that match the bottle I found at the crime scene. Letter from Samuel Marat to Madame Beaudry. Madame Beaudry, I realize our last few conversations have been quite unpleasant for the both of us, but as a good faith gesture, here is a fresh new concoction for you to try. It is included in the package. I am certain you will enjoy it even more than the usual mixture. Oh. Is that who died? Is Madame Beaudry the victim? If so, then this is very suspicious. Notebook filled with chemical compositions and tonic recipes. A few of them look to be mixtures that can be easily cut with sugar. Easily cut with sugar. Is that what the black substance was?
Bienvenue, monsieur.
Yeah, that bottle is from Madame Beaudry's shop. I'd recognize it anywhere. Thank God that awful wretch isn't here today. She pays me nothing, and I've had enough. Citizen Marat's given me a better offer. Just need to procure myself a little tonic, if you'll excuse me.
Sure. And where is Citizen Marat? Like to have a word with him? A word or two, you know? Oh, this is the murder scene. Where is... Oh, it's further ahead? Okay. Further up the road. And I'm getting old. Oh, I thought it was T-posing. I guess in a way he was.
That's not my tonic. You see the cork there? I always mark mine when counting stock. No mark means it's Madame Baudry. That wretched merchant dilutes her tonics with all sorts of chemicals to keep her prices down. It's putting me out of business. You take too much of that poison and you'll be a dead man.
Interesting. Well, if you know how she seals her bottles, then maybe you could just do it yourself and put the blame on her. All the bottles look like they were carefully crafted by hand. They give off a strong smell of medicinal herbs and tonics. Supplies. Empty bottles, pots, and pans. Essentially anything a chemist would need to make tonic. The apothecary has been busy. Pestle mortar is set to pulverize ingredients. It's giving off the same strong smell of a harsh medicinal tonic, freshly used. Variety of chemistry and medical journals provides for extensive reading. Is that it? That's all the locations. Right? There's only 4. Yeah. I believe it's
That's not my tonic.
pretty clear.
You see the cork there?
Yeah.
I always... So I did it! But how many lives did I save from her vile poison?
I was protecting the citizens of Paris. That woman deserved a taste of her own poison.
Whatever you say, pal.
You're lucky you weren't poisoned yourself. Take a weapon.
Thank you very much. Oh? What happened here? Professor Simon Marcel is bloody and badly burnt on the face and hands. Shards of glass have splintered into his face. Oh dear. It's quite the way to go out. A Bible from the Church of Saint-Côme, 49 Rue de Faux. It has a bloody handprint on its front page and an inscription scrawled inside. Repent now, Monsieur Marcel. Repent while you still grace this earth. Pierre has failed his chemistry exam. A note has been written hastily at the bottom. We shall discuss this for the last time. Failure is not an option. Come speak to me. Pierre Simeone. And this is Simon Marcel. Lionel has received a near perfect score on his chemistry exam. Lionel Viala. A blood trail. It looks to have dried to a dark brown.
I'm shocked. He was quite meticulous, but I didn't mind. He'd even given me lessons last night. Professor Marcel was cold, but kind man at heart.
I couldn't stand Professor Marcel. He was so strict. I'm sure his office mate, Professor Frisson, is happy he's dead. I know he is.
Okay. And where is this assistant person of his? An address would be helpful. Alright. See what we got here at the church.
To tell you the truth, I'd often hear Professor Marcel and Father Carrevaux arguing in the street. I did notice the professor was working quite late on my walk home past the school. The candles from his office were lit.
Let's see. You wanted him to repent for something.
May he kneel before the devil and learn the price of his blasphemous teachings. He and his students, denouncing our Lord and questioning our holiest truths.
Abandonnez vos maîtres! L'horreur a sonné! La liberté! You shouldn't have pushed!
Alright, what's going on here? There's 5 locations, but I don't know how to unlock more. I've talked to everyone, but no one has given me a place to go. Oh, am I supposed to follow the blood trail? Oh, okay. Ah, okay. It's cool. Oh, an explosion shattered the models. There we go. A lesson plan. Today's experiment, mixing sulfuric acid with ethanol to produce diethyl ether. Diethyl ether. Fascinating and useful compound used as anesthetic by field surgeons. Important. Caution students to never mix nitric acid with ethanol. Stress that an explosion will result. The table is covered in vials filled with a variety of chemicals. They are all neatly labeled as either ethanol or sulfuric acid, except the largest bottle of sulfuric acid, whose label is crudely placed and peeling. So it's sabotage, eh? An inside job.
Could be Professor Marcel's experiment went wrong. Just look at that mess. Such a shame. He was a good man. Always made sure to clean up after himself. Not sure how he roomed upstairs with that filthy Professor Frison. That man was raised in a barn.
As a fellow member of the faculty, I'm devastated. As a friend, heartbroken. Professor Marcel and I roomed together for several years. We shared our offices. Of course, we had our differences, but I'm in complete shock.
Okay, pal, if you say so. Let's see what we got here. L'Avant-Coureur Journal. Journal containing an essay by Professor Marcel in support of the findings of Antoine Laurent de Lavoisier against the phlogiston theory of combustion. Looks as though he disputes the recent findings of Professor Frison, who supports phlogiston theory. Key with a tag that says office. A handwritten list of chemicals that look to be part of the lesson plan for the day. Muriatic acid, sulfuric acid, precision scale, and glass vials. Sulfuric acid is circled. A manifesto written by Professor Marcel. It begins, as a youth I may have been immune to logic, continuing to follow the church as a blind sheep to slaughter, but with age the hand of science reached out to me, and freed me from perpetual ignorance. A scrap of paper. The word sulfuric acid has been handwritten in a variety of styles. Yeah. See you, buddy. You took that bottle and put the label on it. But fortunately it's peeling off now.
As a fellow member of the
jig is up.
faculty, I'm devastated.
It's over for you.
As a friend, the man was a coward who'd taken it upon himself to ruin my career. I'm glad
What?
he's gone.
I thought he was a friend.
The years I've spent on my research wasted. All wasted.
Yep.
Quite the experiment, wasn't it? Best not to mess with chemicals, I think. Pick a weapon. Quit bothering me.
Alright. See you later, then. Oh. What happened here? Decapitated Warden. The body of an unidentifiable man dissolving in a tub of acid. The head has been chopped off cleanly, and there is a stab wound to the chest. It is unusual, as the puncture bears the mark of an X. On his finger sits an ornate gold ring. The address of the maker is etched on the inner shank. 84 Rue... Is that an I or an L? Iarabelet? Okay. Interesting.
Finally get a vacation, only to find a headless corpse rotting in my tannery. That thing's been sitting here at least a few days. But the wound on his chest, only a custom blade could do that. I've heard rumours those awful gangs love to leave their mark on their victims.
An awful gang, eh? What awful gang would that be? The X boys? D Generation X.
A few days ago, I heard some strange noises outside my window late in the night. When I looked outside, I saw someone going into the tannery carrying something quite large. I just assumed it was Citizen Gilbert, working late as always. I had no clue he was vacationing and someone broke in. Otherwise, I'd have told someone.
Okay. Is this a murder weapon? Short sword. Custom crafted short sword, likely the murder weapon. The Quillion has been forged into an X, explaining the strange puncture wound left on the body. There is a maker's mark with the address of a blacksmith. 74 Rue d'Arabellet. Alright. Got a sword maker and a ring maker to check out.
Oh, this ring. How could I not recognize my own masterpiece? Of course it belongs to Warden LaRue. You must return this. I'm sure he'll be looking for it. You'll find him working at the prison at La Salpêtrière, or home with his wife, Madame Camille. I'll write down the address for you.
Alright. Appreciate it.
If the blade left the mark of an X, well, that's one of mine. I forged him custom for the Gangley Marcher Law. It stands for X marks the spot or some such thing. A hooded fella, much like yourself, purchased one of those blades a few days ago. Look, I can't be responsible for these once they're sold. Check the tavern, Le Creux. It's where les marcheurs morts spend most of their time. I'll write down the address for you.
Interesting. I'll check it out. This is... We've already been there. Okay. Let's go check out the warden's house. See if his wife is in. Deliver her the bad news. Oh. Alright.
He deserved better than this. He had his faults, but he was a good man. Not that his wife even cares. Such fake tears. Always running off with a new man.
Interesting.
Me? Well, I'm here to console Madame Camille, that's all. Just a friend.
Right.
My husband had many enemies. Running a prison made sure of that. I must admit, he'd been missing 2 nights before I could bring myself to tell the police. It's no secret that I wasn't faithful, but I would never do such a horrible thing.
I see. Letter from Warden Leroux. To the Citizen General Security Officer. Dear Sir, I must inform you of my desire to remove Hugo Solier from his post as Deputy Warden. In the past months, he has shown both an insubordinate attitude and a reckless disregard for the management of our prisoners. Under his watch in the last week, we've had 2 attempted escapes and several altercations arise between prisoners. Please advise. Sincerely, Warden Leroux. Interesting. Letter from Julien to Madame Camille. My love, I must profess I still count the days till we can meet again. But with Monsieur Leroux's insatiable paranoia, I feel this day may never come. Each breath he takes tightens the chains that imprison our love. Eternally yours, Julien Lamont. It's not good, but doesn't necessarily mean that he did it. Wanting someone dead and wishing someone dead and actually killing someone, it's different.
I knew something was wrong. Warden Leroux was always home late, but for him to simply vanish for 2 days made no sense. I heard he'd been mixed up with les marcheurs morts, that horrible gang, but I honestly thought it was just rumors.
Mais pourquoi fait-il? T'as juste marqué comme un traître, comme ça.
Seems the warden was a bit of a local celebrity around this block.
You're not bloody revolutionary. Too bloody slow.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I know nothing, say nothing. I just serve les marcheurs morts their ale and carry about me business. You can take it up with their leader upstairs.
Alright, maybe I will.
J'espère qu'il ne va pas voir ma femme.
Greetings.
I was expecting someone to come by and pin LaRue's death on us. Sure, the Warden had some debt. But we were negotiating the release of some of my men in return. Why would I toss away a deal like that? I'm not a fool.
Alright, well. Then it's the Deputy Warden that he wanted to discharge. Let's head to the prison.
Stop you! Right there!
Get down, Stronzo.
Wait a moment! If I get my hands on you, I rip your blood.
Trop de malotru parmi les
You need pacifying that one. You don't want to...
The horror, the gall of these vermin. Look at what they've done. Poor Warden LaRue's head, placed on a pike for all in the prison to see. Surely a message to me who must follow his brave tenure. I'd wished him a good night just yesterday. I'd heard rumors of his gambling debts with Les Marcheurs Morts, that wretched gang.
Alright, well, you're not even trying to put up a front. The head of Warden LaRue, placed on a pike. Whoever did this looks to be sending a message to the Deputy Warden, yeah. That would make sense if we didn't see the letter, but now we know.
The horror, the gall of these vermin. Accuse me? But I'm in charge of the prison you'd like to throw me in. The irony of being locked up here. Are you enjoying this? Are you?
Not really. Didn't even make it interesting. It's too easy.
I was certain the wife did it. And she knows the town a little too well, if you know what I mean. Take your pick.
Yeah, but that's basically what all French women are like anyways. Didn't know it was a surprise. Oh. What the hell is this? Is that a corpse? Where's the rest of him? The body is dismembered. Its cuts are precise, surgical. There's not much blood, but plenty of sand in the wounds. A fish hook was left attached to the flesh, and the skin is covered in puncture wounds. Interesting. Same algae that grows by the river Seine. It is also covered in sand. Is he drowned, then dismembered? Small satchel that contains bait, hooks, and fishing line. It also contains a ripped proof of release document stamped by officials at La Salpêtrière. The asylum next door. The name of who was released is illegible. Asylum. Interesting. Heavy set of footprints. Are there more footprints to follow, or? That's just it, okay.
Those papers are for a patient that we just released. He always blabbered on about being a fisherman, so your best bet is to check the river. We also had a patient escape a few weeks ago. You can check their cells inside, just down the steps.
Alright, thanks. Can I help you?
What happened? I had a paper cut, but my whole arm got infected because it's so filthy in here. Some surgeon thought he had the right to hack it clean off. The pain almost killed me.
Huh? Guide to fish species, filled with circled drawings and descriptions of various types of fish. Well worn and looks to have been read 1,000 times. Mattress has many small puncture holes in it. Oh. Why is that, I wonder? Torn medical journal. Pages from a torn-up medical journal belonging to a surgeon named Dr. Léonard Henry. It is filled with drawings of the human anatomy and surgical procedures. It also has a large list of patients and their addresses. All but one has been crossed off. A patient named Charlotte Dorion, who lives at 9 Rue de la Mouette. There is also a return address for the surgeon at 8 Rue Philibert. Both addresses would be worth a visit. Sure, why not? Oh. Says? Hidden under the bed is a dead rat impaled multiple times by a fisherman. Oh. That's not very nice now, is it?
Hey! What are you afraid of? Come here, you killed a fellow.
Alright. So, where to next? Let's get out of here first. Here we go. We'll go see what's over there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Coming through. Solving crimes. Don't mind me. Coming through. Okay.
Please, help. My wife is missing. She'd just come home from the butcher, but when I went into the bedroom upstairs, she was gone and there's blood everywhere. I think it's hers. Please, help me.
Alright, well, that That wasn't a very convincing performance, but you're not a suspect, so I guess you're alright. I can't even accuse you, so surely that's a good sign. Raw meat. Uncooked meat from a butcher shop. Looks like it hasn't been out very long. The shop must be nearby. There's blood all over the house. It is unlikely his wife is alive. Looks like the body was dragged and then bagged up to carry. Oh. Delivery service. Okay. His wife put up quite a fight. Her attacker looks to have had a lot of trouble with her as the house is a mess. Alright, well. At least there's that. Where do you drag her off to? Is this the butcher's? Okay.
Murders? Well, some crazy man came by here rambling about a corpse. That's all I know. How about some fresh pork? My assistant can give you a perfect cut. He's a little slow in the head. Came in here a few weeks ago begging for work, but I tell you, the boy has a gift. A gift that finally leaves me some time to get some fishing in.
Fishing, you say?
I just want to work. I won't bother no one. What do you want? I must work.
Butcher's knives. They look to be part of a set, though a large cleaver is missing. Interesting. I wonder where it went. Alright. Is this the docks down here?
I was fishing a few days ago and I found a body floating in the river. Cut up arms and legs too. It must have floated here from upstream. I didn't know what to do with it, so I took it to the cemetery. I'm sorry.
Sure. Oh. A severed arm. Looks to be female. There are fresh scratches on the wrists. Is there more? Interesting. Corpses look like they have been sitting here for at least a week. They were hacked to pieces and are now impossible to identify. These look like the kind of leather straps worn to control a prisoner or a patient. They are caked in dried blood. Torn journal. Pages belong to a surgeon's journal. They show diagrams of the human anatomy. Several names of patients are crossed out. Could be potential murder victims. The missing cleaver. Large and very sharp cleaver. Could be part of a set. Oh boy. Things are not looking very good here, are they? Okay, I guess we're heading to office next. Is it this? Yeah.
What can I say? My boss is a good barber, but a horrible surgeon. I was using his clients to make a little money on the side. Cut out the middleman.
What? What were you doing? His assistant claims his boss is a terrible surgeon, not saying much, other than he's taken on outside jobs for extra money. Huh? What kind of jobs?
Of course that's my journal. Proof my assistant is taking jobs behind my back. He's always late and off doing God knows what. I don't care how good he is with a blade. I can't trust a man who's stealing clients. It's best to let him go.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, that makes more sense. I thought the escape patient was at the asylum as a patient. You know? And now suddenly he's a surgeon? I was like, what? But, oh boy.
What can I say?
Things are not looking good for you, my man.
Horrible surgeon. You think that just because I amputated some patient's infected arm, that I could commit murder? How lazy you are.
Really? Okay. But I mean, you stole his journal. Why you be so sneaky about what you did?
Chercher à impressionner une fille. Doucement.
Okay. Is it really gonna be the guy at the docks? Because there's a severed arm he forgot to hide? That doesn't feel right either, but neither does the butcher's fucking retarded assistant, so I don't know.
I was fishing a few days ago and I found a body floating. I'll admit, I was playing with my fish hooks a little, but I wouldn't murder no one. Just don't send me back to the asylum. Please.
What? Okay. It's not gonna be the doctor, is it? There's no way. Really? Did he fucking Jedi mind trick? Oh, or the butcher himself, maybe?
Murders. Well, some crazy man came by here rambling about a corpse, a few missing knives, and you accuse me of murder? Get the hell out of my shop!
I just want to work. I won't bother no one. Let me cut meat. There was so much to cut, so little time. So much meat left to cut. Can't stop. Never stop.
I don't get it. He's still not admitting to it. Yet the game is saying, okay, case closed. He did it. Even though the only things he's saying is just repeated NPC dialogue. Okay, what about the surgical precision, human anatomy, fish hooks, all of that? He did all that. He killed the wife. He got a list. And he was killing off people from the doctor's... What? I don't get it.
Horrible. That's the last time I fish in those waters. Have a look and see which weapon suits you.
Out of the way. Excuse me. What happened here? The body of Paul Terragon. Signs of extreme violence. The body is marked by bruises. The arms and legs have been broken.
Oh, monsieur, I am distraught. Who could have done such a thing? He had not a single enemy. All I know is there was an article in the newspaper that made him very upset.
Partially burnt letter. My dear Terrajon, I increasingly have the sense that I am being watched, no doubt due to the careless revelation of our true identities in the moronic interview given by BG. What a feeble-minded fool, as though people have forgotten. Take care, old friend. Your friend, A.D. Pressy, 19 Rue des Chanonnissiers. Huh. So they got doxxed and now someone came in to take care of business? Bloody symbol. Roman numeral 2 has been written in blood on the door. What does it mean, I wonder? Torture devices. Collection of medieval torture instruments arranged in a display. That's what they're hiding from. Their dark past. A book. Almanac. Ile de la Cité 12. Author's preface. Many families changed their surnames. In this way, they retreated into anonymity, thus avoiding the wrath of their victims and their victims' descendants. Okay, I can see where this is going. Newspaper. Readers, in this time of change, let France not forget her history. The Inquisition effectively ended in France well over 100 years past. Yet, the descendants of the Inquisitors live and walk among us. Let us cast our minds back and recall those three infamous prosecutors shown in our engraving from left to right. De Nogre, de Marinet, and de Paris. These three are identified by medallions with numerals, medallions which they proudly regarded as a numbering of holy rank. We know today that several of their children changed their names to avoid retribution. We've discovered here in Paris a descendant of Philippe de Marinet. He is the prosperous merchant Bernard Gramini of the Ile de la Cité. He gave us the honor of receiving us at his home at 6 Rue de Montmousset, where we admired his collection of thumbscrews and a chair studded with spice. I mean, look, sins of the father and all that, but what are you doing with all this stuff around? Which he confided to us our family heirlooms. Sure. A Book History of France, Volume 4. 4 sentences are underlined. God knows who is in the wrong. God knows who covers himself in sin. Disasters will fall upon those who condemn us here. Be it known that all who have opposed us and their descendants will suffer by the hand of God. Jacques Dumoulin. That is a name I haven't heard in a long time. Oh yeah, I see the... Okay. One's wearing a... Okay. On the left? Yeah, okay, so... Wait. Oh, okay. So, Dinogare is number 2. And the descendant of Marni, who is number 1? Right. That's the next address, I guess? Where do we go next? Is this the house over here? If he also has fucking torture instruments in his house, I'm not gonna be fucking upset to see him go. Just saying. What the fuck? Yeah. You were fucking asking for it, pal. Roman numeral 1 has been written in blood on the wall. Letter from Terragon. Please be more circumspect in your statements. Only recently I have heard rumors of a woman claiming to be a descendant of de Moulet's line nosing around in various archives. Centuries may have passed, but passions sometimes have long memories. Oh. It's not gonna be the wife, is it? After all that? A dead body. Similar to the other victim, this body is covered in deep lacerations. Broken bones break through the skin. A lifeless hand holds a pendant in the form of a key. It's possible that it was torn away from the murderer. I wonder what it unlocks. Because, I mean, I don't know. It's very weird how she was like, oh, I don't know who could have done this horrible thing, but all I know, he was reading this particular newspaper article that made him very upset, so you should probably check it out. I'm not the killer, by the way, you know? It's too convenient, but maybe I'm reading into it too much, but I don't know. Die. Die. Oh boy. Torture devices, yep. Oh! Still alive?
A woman just tried to kill me. Me! I managed to wound her, but she ran off.
Oh yeah?
She grabbed a dagger, an heirloom.
Right.
I twisted it away and stabbed her.
Uh-huh.
This is her blood here.
I see, well. Good for you. Well fought, sir. Monsieur? Ooh.
She fled through here. You can see the blood.
Yes. I can see it, yes. Straight to the left. Okay, hold on. Just quickly take care of business here. Okay. Where did our bleeding woman go? To the left. Slide to the left. Slide to the left. Slide to the graveyard. Slide to the street.
They glory in their ancestors' deeds, vile torturers. They glory in their ancestors' deeds, vile torturers.
Can I, like... Thing is, if I accuse the wrong suspect, I can't finish the mission. I have to accuse the right suspect, even if I don't want to, but, you know, got a job to do, so, sorry.
Their ancestors decimated the Templar Order. They deserve to die horribly. You should not have put me here. I was righting an ancient wrong.
Sorry, but it doesn't work like that. I can't complete the mission without accusing the right suspects, and unfortunately, you're it.
Any fool could have figured that one out, I imagine. Still, take a weapon if you like.
Sure, yeah. Oh. What happened here? A woman, Valerie Duclos, in her 40s, extremely well dressed in the old fashion of the monarchy, face contorted into a horrible expression, no indication of physical violence. Poison?
What are you doing here? This is a private tragedy. If you must know, I am Amélie Mauvoisin. This was my elder sister, Valerie Duclos. I refuse to believe that Georges poisoned her, even after what she said. Valerie and I were quite close, but I must say, she was simply dreadful the entire evening. Drinking too much, insulting everyone. The worst was when she announced she planned to denounce Georges to the Committee of Public Safety.
Interesting. An overturned cup. A porcelain cup with Japanese-style design. Appears to have held hot chocolate. Maintain garden with various flowers, foxgloves, belladonna, and others that are fatal when ingested. Any of them recently plucked? Woman's ring discarded in shrubbery. Upon close inspection, one pearl is revealed to be a removable stopper for a tiny hidden vial. The vial is empty save for a drop of a sticky, clear, odorless liquid. Interesting. One of 5. Okay. Clearly I'm missing something here. Okay, kitchen. A large earthenware jug, remains of a thick cocoa paste. Also, a jar containing finely milled cocoa powder, along with empty milk jug and urn of sugar. Alright.
Never liked her. Never. Even when her husband, rest his soul, was alive. He was a true gentleman, he was. Mr. George was his friend. Used to come by for meals and eat and eat. Pity he'll be getting the chop. But Madame spent her day lording it over poor Miss Amélie and yelling at Master Pierre. Who knows what Miss'll do now? Not having a penny to her name and not likely to find a husband at her age.
A large stoneware pestle and mortar, used for the crushing of herbs from the garden. Okay. So who does this ring belong to? Feel like if we find the ring's owner, found the killer, but I don't know where to start looking.
Nous sommes d'accord.
The hell? Why are we getting so little to work with?
She was difficult, Georges, but she was my mother.
I promised your father I'd watch over your family. And look how I failed.
My mother was often difficult, and she was particularly nasty this evening. I suspect it had to do with a letter she received earlier in the day. In any case, she became angrier and angrier until she finally stormed out into the garden. I told Lucille to take her a calming cup of hot chocolate, but Aunt Amélie, fearing Lucille would upset Mother even further, took the cup away. Mother's always been unhappy that I inherited most of Father's wealth, and she often accused Lucille of wanting only my money. But that's all over now, isn't it? Lucille and I can marry at last.
Oh, who's Lucille? The maid? No. Who's Lucille? Someone we haven't met yet?
Yes, she threatened me. She made baseless threats at every dinner party. But she was getting angrier and angrier, so I repaired to the terrace with my brandy. On my way back down, I encountered Amélie. She sent me out to the garden to calm her sister with some hot chocolate.
Crumpled letter found on the floor. It appears to be from a legal firm. My dear Madame Duclos, I myself was witness to the signing of your late husband's last will and testament only a few months before his death. He left a sum to be managed by his friend Georges Villiers Segunza, with the bulk of the estate to go to your son Pierre. We discussed the matter over cognac, and he seemed most reasonable. Madam, I would thank you not to call into question my thoroughness and professionalism. Neither your husband nor Monsieur Villiers Segunzac disclose the document you have brought to light. I prefer to think they were unaware of its existence. Regardless, the document appears to be genuine and gives you an undisputable claim to the assets. There is, however, one obstacle to your stated desire to take immediate and direct control of the inheritance. The law dictates that women may not manage their own financial affairs. Therefore, Monsieur Georges Villiers Segunzac continues to hold complete authority over the entire fortune, despite the fact that the assets have always belonged directly to you and never to your husband. As long as Monsieur Villiers Segunzac is active, your husband's will dictates that he, and not yourself, stands as the one who controls the fortune. Please accept my most sincere regards and esteem. Interesting. Seems like a motive to kill Monsieur Villiers Segunzac or whatever. Paris Society. Notable Events in Paris Society, Volume 11. A page is marked detailing the La Voisin poisonings of the previous century. It seems one Catherine Dichet, La Voisin, and her daughter Marguerite Montvoisin were involved. Alright. Commonplace book. I obtained this recipe from a close friend, who in turn obtained it from a relation whom is reputed to have received it from a certain Italian gentleman, proving its authenticity. It produces a liquid devoid of color, smell, or taste that demonstrates the desired results within mere minutes. Many have sought the secret I am about to divulge. Guard it well. The passage continues with an involved process in which arsenic, belladonna leaves, and lead powder are reduced to form a clear, odorless liquid. There are marginal notes made in several hands in faded ink. Huh. The safe contains an ancient document that has been thrown loosely on top of many others. My mother, through her business, amassed a considerable personal fortune before her death, which she left entirely to me, her eldest daughter. To honor her, I declare a legacy to be passed to the eldest surviving female in my line, born to the name Montvoisin. My wealth is held in trust, with the income benefiting my heir directly. As one heir dies, it passes to her eldest daughter, or if none, her eldest sister, or if none, her eldest female relation. In addition, the heir must take ownership of my mother's commonplace book and her collection of glass rings and necklaces, the judicious use of which is essential to the success of the enterprise. Indeed, what these items represent is more powerful than any wealth. I declare these to be my wishes upon my death. Marguerite Monvicine. Belle Elene. Interesting. Snuff box. An elegant Japanese snuff box inscribed with the name G. Villiers Sogunzak. Silver pot. Ornate silver pot on tray with 4 porcelain cups. Each bears a Japanese-style design. 1 cup full of cold cocoa, the others contain dregs. Letter to Pierre. A note, apparently to Pierre from his mother, Valerie, left on a table. My son, I write to caution and admonish you as to your conduct. I appreciate that since the death of your father, you have enjoyed considerable financial freedom due to his foolishly generous bequests as regards yourself, whereas I have had to make do with a pittance. Your aunt Amélie recently discovered a document that makes it quite clear that it is I that should have obtained control of my family's fortune upon the death of your father, despite the ludicrous claims of our doddering executor, who squanders our money in his foolish business dealings in the Orient. You simply must quell your extravagances, especially in regards to the vulture-like woman you consort with, in view of the fact that I will shortly obtain control of the entire inheritance. Whatever debts you have incurred will thereupon be yours and yours only. Don't delude yourself that Amélie will come to your rescue, despite the fact that you have been foolishly generous to her. The money comes to me. She will have a small maintenance and can continue to wear mother's worthless jewelry. She does not understand the value of money, and the less of it, the better for her. Okay, so we got motives for the son. For the son's bride-to-be. For the aunt as well.
We got along very well. Oh, she was a bit concerned about her son being younger than me, I suppose. But I've known her since before her husband died. Poor man took ill and asphyxiated. Shame. He did manage to put Georges in charge of the family finances. My, that made Valérie furious. Very amusing. Tonight she seemed especially angry. She's never threatened Georges with execution before. Oh well, takes all kinds.
Alright, so you did it.
Tonight she seemed especially angry. She's never threatened Georges with execution before. Oh well, takes all... Oh God, I wish I'd thought of a way to murder her. But everyone hated her. I figured all I had to do was wait until someone else did it. And I was right.
Really? Found that hard to believe, but... I mean, the game says you're innocent, so I guess you're innocent. Alright, son, you're coming with me.
Mother's always been unhappy that I inherited most of Father's wealth, and she often accused Lucille of... It's true she opposed my marriage with Lucille, but that's hardly a reason to murder my own mother.
Alright, well, it's the aunt then. Could be any one of you freaks.
If you must know, I am Amélie Mauvoisin. This was my damn you. Interfering where you're not wanted. Valerie didn't deserve that money. I did much more for the honor of the family. She was nothing but a vile, hectoring drunk. You. If I were you, I'd be careful what I drank.
Yeah.
I love a hot chocolate myself. I believe I'll have one now. Meanwhile, see if there's something you want.
Oh. What's going on here? Hello? Sir? Are you alright, sir? Body of a man around 40 years old, lying on the ground with a slashed throat. There is a calling card in one of his pockets. The incomparable Barto, lead actor, theater troupe of Amiens. Actor? Why would someone want to kill an actor? Handbill. A bloody handbill advertising a production of the Barber of Seville at 14 Rue de Belline. What about this blood trail now? Where does this lead?
Barto the actor? I rent him a room upstairs for his discreet encounters. This evening, he arrived with a bouquet and said a young lady would soon follow. I went out back briefly. When I returned, I found these flowers scattered in a trail out into the street. Then a man dressed in shabby black robes, you know, like a poor student, came running down the stairs and out the door. Very odd. Nothing bad has happened, I hope.
No, I'm sure it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay. You say he came running down the stairs, but I don't see any stairs. So, you're already lying to me. Body of a man slept in a chair with his throat slashed. There's a calling card in his pocket. Laurent Doré, second lead. Theater troupe of Amiens. Someone has it out for the theater troupe. A bloody razor. Crumpled note. What am I to do? Laurent struck me again and again until I confessed about Barto. Now he's gone to the love nest in the cafe to surprise him. He has taken the razor. I fear the worst. Laurent. Wait. Aren't you Laurent? What? So who slashed your throat? Oh boy. It just keeps getting more and more complicated. Theater poster. Barber of Seville. Stylish production. The theater troupe of Amiens. Nightly at 14 Rue de Belline. Alright. Let's head for the theater then. See if we can't unearth any clues or answers. As regards to our killer. Hiya. Costume rack. Pile of costumes for the Barber of Seville. There is a list of the costumes needed. The poor student costume is missing. The poor student costume. Anonymous note. Found at Rose's trailer. Don't worry, Rose. Both your problems will be taken care of.
One more
time through, please?
Figaro, who was it you were speaking so intently with just there?
A young
My name is
student who
Pascal.
shows much promise.
I generally
He's
play
very
second
talented
lead,
and witty.
although frankly
Speaks
I'm
with
the superior
refinement
actor.
and, well,
Barto's
as
the
you've
leader
seen,
of the troop.
he has a very
So he casts
pleasing-
himself as first lead.
Very pleasing,
First
I assure
lead.
you. Very
He can barely
pleasing.
remember his
He
lines.
has one great
Likes to
failing,
mix
which
it up
I
with the
fear
actresses
will
as
impede
well.
his advancement.
A failing, did you say,
Unprofessional.
Figaro?
He's not well
What
liked.
failing could such a one
Laurent,
have?
in point of fact,
Is
hates him. Laurent's a bit of a turd himself. Good. Stop there. Where are other actors?
Next to Ficaron's trailer, smoldering fireside. Among the ashes, there is some burnt clothing. The original color appears to be black. Table is covered with props. There is a list of all the props needed for the play. The barber's razor is missing. Wait, but if it's a prop razor, that means it's not real? It's not sharp? What?
I am the actor Ficaron, loved by all from Marseille to Ghent. We have a tight-knit theatre troupe here. We all get along very nicely, although, well, Pascal can be difficult and argues endlessly with Barteau. But nothing serious. What do you ask?
I'm Rose. I've been acting with the troupe for some time. I'm married to Laurent. I'm worried about him. Neither he nor our lead actor have shown up today. But if he does arrive, don't let him see you talking to me. He's very, very jealous.
Pourquoi fait-il ça?
Huh. Okay. Where's our final clue? Hello? Clues? Any clues? Looking for clues. Already read this. Oh. Rendezvous note. Found in Rose's trailer. Rose, my delectable pastry. Meet me tonight at our usual place. Please no protestations this time. Remember, I can give you all the leading roles, or if you're not accommodating, no roles at all. Your passionate lover, Barto. Alright. Abusive husband. Coerced lover.
Une jeune bergère auprès de noirs cyprès, à l'écho solitaire, va compter ses regrets. 12 oiseaux de ses rives.
Likes to mix it up with the actresses as well. Unprofessional. He's not well liked. Laurent, in point of fact, hates him. Laurent's a bit of a turd himself.
Puis-je vous être utile, citoyen?
Murder Barto? If it had occurred to me, I may well have done it. But it did not occur to me.
There's no way this guy's stupid enough to burn the costume he wore for murder behind his own trailer.
I am the actor Ficaron.
Really?
Loved by all from Marseille to Ghent. We have a You are a clever man. It was my finest role.
What?
I waited until Laurent killed Barteau. Then I killed Laurent. Any man who has a sister would do the same.
Ah, hello. So delightful to see the man who put me here, where I have no audience.
You got stalemates. It's close enough.
Actors. I'd give them all the chop if I had my druthers. See what you like.
Thanks. Oh. Sis. Oh. A dirty sackcloth bag. Inside it are several bones, including a human skull with a gold tooth. Alright. Now, was our skeleton here a skeleton before he went into the bag, or after?
I found that bag sitting in the mud. Did you see?
Sitting on a toilet.
I only know one man with a gold tooth.
One man? The whole world? Oh.
Number 5.
One man that you know of. Guess that makes sense.
What, a gold tooth? Not many folks with gold teeth. There's a barman right close by, at the Limping Dog Tavern. I'd hate to think he's been killed.
Right, okay. Two potential gold-toothed creatures. Victims, I mean. Two potential victims. Let's check it out. See what we got here. Tavern.
What is it? Gold tooth? Yeah, this front one right here. I'm damn proud of it. Real tooth got knocked out in a bar fight.
Alright. So it can be you. You're still alive. Still has his gold tooth. Knows of another man with gold tooth in his neighborhood and hates him passionately. Hold on. I don't remember him saying that in his statement.
No reason to run unless it's true you.
L'œuvre fondatrice qui a bouleversé
You're not authorized to go through, citizens. I'll make you pay.
Bella, listen to me. You mustn't carry on this way.
Oh, Jamie, he's been gone for days.
What's going on? Hello?
Bella's father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. The grandmother's always making lists of errands for him.
Right.
What am I to do? I can't sleep. I scarcely eat. My father has disappeared. He's easily recognized. Tall, has a gold front tooth. He can be rather strict, but he has my best interests at heart.
Allez, plus vite que ça.
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
I'm the girl's grandmother, bless her heart. I'm too frail to run errands, so her father would do them. I'd given him a list and set him out to buy some things. I don't remember everything that was on that list, but I did want some things from the merchant right down the street on Rue des Lombards.
Alright. That's, something. So start. Letter from Jamie to Bella. You know the depth of my love for you. My every breath is a sigh for you. I will always be yours despite all obstacles. The return address is Jamie MacArthur, 3 Rue Breton-Poirier. Okay. Check out his house too. Let's might find some clue or two. Something incriminating, maybe. If we're lucky.
Oh, yes. The man with the gold tooth. A few days ago he came by, bought shoes and sundries. His next stop was a butcher's shop that he'd never visited before. Asked me where it was. He left his list behind.
Oh. Where is it now? Oh, just on the ground? Okay. Leather shoes, cloth, brush, general store, 12 Rue des Lombards. Next entry is a butcher shop, but the address is crossed out. In a different hand is written sausages, butcher shop, 31 Quai de Mégisserie. A different hand, though. What? What's that all about? Is the butcher here? Large sackcloth bag, similar to a bag found on the shore, contains pig bones. Interesting. Not only is it a similar bag, it has a similar use. Interesting.
I must have been out for a while. Took a real blow to the head. Fella came in here, I thought he was a customer. Then he jumped me in my own shop. He was wearing a tradesman's coat and a 3-corner hat. Oh, he had some kind of crazy accent. Scottish, maybe?
If you're lying, this is one hell of an act. Overflowing with half-ground organs, probably from an animal. If he hit himself on the head just to clear suspicion? But why would you do it? Okay. There's a pair of women's leather shoes, a bolt of cloth, and other small items. Is it Bella in disguise? Meat cleavers and use aprons. Sure. I believe MacArthur's house is next, which is that way. So let's go.
Allez-vous nous aider ou nous barrer le chemin?
Alright. Here we are. Let's see what we can find. Crumpled letter. Leave my daughter alone. Your attentions are unwanted. Bella is meant for a much better match. She will certainly not marry a ridiculous Scotsman. I forbid you from seeing her again. Oh boy. Things are not looking good. A series of love letters from Bella to Jamie. I love you so, but I'm in despair. My father simply will not allow our union. Yeah. If this is an incriminating, damning evidence, then I don't know what is. Oh. Might still be the butcher. I'd be very surprised if it was Bella. But so far, as seemingly simple and straightforward this may be, so far everything we've found seems to point us in only one direction. again?
Bella's father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. The grandmother's always making lists of errands for him. Bella's father went out to make some purchases 3 days ago and never returned. The grandmother's always making lists. Yes, I turned him into mincemeat and he deserved it. Old miser. I should have chopped you up into haggis as well.
It's not very nice. Just doing my job here.
Chopped him up, eh? Nasty business. Well, pick a weapon.
Oh. What happened here? Invitation. Citizen Baudouin. Baudouin, please accept our invitation to an intimate soiree to be held at our home, 10 Rue de Provary, with great affection, Friedrich and Brigitte von Gluck. Soiree, bank registry. Baudouin's bank account shows a series of large withdrawals and is now empty. A creditor is demanding reimbursement for invalid checks. The registry shows Baudouin's personal address as 19 Rue de la Coquillerie. My dearest Baudouin, you cannot imagine the emotion with which I write. My husband has uncovered our liaison. He is furious, and in his rages threatens you with mortal injury. Oh, my love, I knew I should have returned to Austria rather than continue our affair, but our time together was too sweet. Oh, boy. Personal letter. My esteemed Director of Finance says, the events and operations have no doubt put you under great stress. If I can be helpful in any way, my personal address is 5 Rue du Fromental. Respectfully, Councillor Legault. Terrifying painting of the red ghost who haunts the Tuileries. The painting appears to be stained with dark splotches of dried blood. Red ghost? Isn't that... No, okay. It's not Henry VIII. Because he was a little bit... fatter than that. Right? I don't know. Vent trap. An odd-looking vent trap that doesn't match any others found in the Tuileries. Newspaper. Small advertisement is circled. Card players are invited to join an exclusive table discreetly situated in a corner of the Palais Royal. Gentlemen of the irreproachable character only, please. Small glass vials containing a foul-smelling liquid. They are marked as brewed by a local apothecary, 137 Rue Saint-Honoré. Marks on wall. Handwritten in what seems to be blood. Baudouin, I know the evil that lies in your heart. Your end is near. In blood? Why threaten someone with blood? If you're just gonna... kill him? What?
We just now heard a shot. We all ran to find out what happened.
A shot?
I believe it was the Red Ghost. A few nights ago, I saw the ghost myself.
Oh, yeah.
I turned a corner and saw him disappear right through this door. Dressed in red, with an unutterably horrific expression.
Interesting.
I've actually overheard many very ghostly noises, and even the ghost speaking. Through that very door. Baudouin, alone in the room, and the ghost speaking with a terrifying accent. I've heard this several times.
Right.
The legend must be true. Long ago, a Bavarian murderer was executed nearby, and his red ghost has haunted this palace to this day. Have you seen the painting? It appeared from nowhere just yesterday.
I see.
My name is Legal, counselor to Director of Finance Baudouin. He locked himself in his office well over a day ago. For some weeks, he's been in a state of agitation. It's very sad that it ended this way.
Interesting. So, if he was poisoned by the gas from the vent, how do we explain the shot that everyone heard?
You myself. Hey! You want me to find a nice convenient outpost here?
What could that have been, I wonder?
Soit vous sortez, soit nous entrons. Du sang! Nous voulons du sang!
What? How do you get up there? All the windows are shut. Oh. Through the roof. Hello? Alright. Counselor's house. Official looking letter. Citizen Legal, this missive is to confirm our conversations. Due to Citizen Baudouin's recent attacks of hysteria, it is understood that if and when the position of Director of Finances, currently held by Citizen Baudouin, comes open and available, it is decided that you, acting counselor to Baudouin, will take his position at an annual recompensation of 800 livres. Citizen Lefebvre. Yeah. Whatever. A genealogical tree showing that Legal is directly descended from Johannes Metzger. Guessing some sort of Bavarian person. Letter from Baudouin. Respected Councillor Legal, these apparitions, whether real of imagined, strike horror in my heart. I swear I have seen objects in my office move of their own volition. It is as if the ghosts haunted the walls behind my office. I feel my reason slipping from me and rely on your steadfast advice. What am I to do? Interesting. Alright, let's head over there. Alright, the Von Gluck mention. Yes, hello? What are you pointing at? Can I help you? Alright. Report from a private detective who confirms Von Gluck's suspicions concerning his wife. Empty bottles. Many empty schnapps bottles. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but sure.
My husband can be very, very jealous, but he isn't the sort of man to kill anyone.
Les gages dépendront de l'expérience.
I do not answer to members of the working class.
Présentez-vous à la poterne arrière de l'hôtel de ville. Durant les heures...
Je sais.
Well, it makes me happy to see you here today, citizen. I say.
Victim's house. Suicide note. Dear Mother, found this. It means I am no longer among the living. The relentless noises and apparitions of the phantom are slowly driving me out of my senses. I see red everywhere, even in my dreams. Dear Mother, it is for the best. I must put an end to my misery. Letter from Councillor Legault. Sir, I know as a fact that the ghost exists and is dangerous. There is no doubt in my mind that it is capable of horrendous acts that no man should be subject to. The legend says the ghost haunts your office in the Tuileries. I fear for your soul. Historical books and papers relating to the appearances throughout history of the Red Ghost of the Tuileries. They show that in 1561, one Johannes Metzger, a Bavarian known in Paris as John L'Occorcio, vowed vengeance on the crown at his execution. The appearances of the Red Ghost began at that point and have continued until the present. Several books detail investigations at the Tuileries in search of the ghost and recount tales of mysterious noises, secret rooms, and strange apparitions. Glass vials, marked with an apothecary stamp indicating 137 Rue Saint-Honoré. Letter from creditor. Our ruse is a success. None of the gambling party suspects you because they believe you lost everything as well. Your secret bank account is overflowing. You need never have any financial worries, my friend. Your creditor, Marc-Andre. Huh. Religious objects. Numerous crucifixes, rosaries, prayer books, as well as strings of garlic, apparently intended to ward off evil spirits. Okay.
Un amant surpris par le mari.
Still not clear Still don't have a clear image of what happened. Getting more information. What is this now? Where are we going? What is this? Gambling den? Is it downstairs, maybe? Down here? There's just the catacombs here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not in the catacombs. Something tells me. Okay. Up on the roof then? Looking for some sort of entrance, but not seeing any. Is it really underground? Where's the letter about the gambling den? Oh. Screen situated in a corner of the Palais Royal. Corner of the Palais Royal, okay. So it's inside the palace. Just have to find a way in first. An open window somewhere. I don't see a way in, though. Oh, here we go. Okay. That's something. All right.
I don't care. You owe me.
But I have no money. Please.
Shut up, or I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
What's going on here?
I don't care. You owe me.
Set of dueling pistols. Containing only one of a pair of fancy... Dueling pistol case containing only one of a pair of fancy pistols, okay. Ledger showing the names of 4 men and their gambling debts owed. The names are Gabriel Baudouin, Donatien Alphonse François Dessart, Le Pelletier Saint-Fargeau, Frederick von Gluck. Frederick von Gluck. Interesting.
It couldn't have been Baudouin who cheated. He lost everything. I've seen the papers. His bank is furious. He owes his creditor thousands. Someone was cheating, but who?
Alright, we know who. It was Baudouin, and Marc-Andre was in on it. So... maybe Friedrich found out? He wasn't mad about the cheating, but he was mad about getting cheated out of his money. Maybe? Okay. What's next? Apothecary shop, okay. Is that it? Oh, there's still one more location? Okay. Maybe we'll unlock it after we visit the apothecary.
Par les temps qui courent.
Mais ça s'est fini comment? Ça s'est fini comment du coup? Je suis pris mon sujet. J'enrage.
Bienvenue dans mon échoppe, citoyen.
Fini de ramper, c'est terminé. Fini de ramper, c'est terminé. On a pris la Bastille.
On mélange partout.
Sur mon ordre.
Ah, now this is a fortune.
On se murmure que certains groupes envisagent de déchaîner la violence.
Hello?
Yes, I made that elixir. It's just a few herbs tossed together to make something that stinks. A wealthy fellow, Baudouin, came in. Wanted something to keep spirits away. I told him he was a fool, but he paid well enough for me to concoct this.
Huh. Interesting. What else? Where else haven't we been to?
J'aime trop les plaisirs volants.
Gentil, mais charité bien ordonnée commence par quoi?
Alright, pal. No, not you. Alright, pal. Jig's up.
My name is Legal, counselor to Director of Finance Baudouin. He locked himself in his office. He was a weak man. I'd make a far superior Director of Finance. It was for the good of the country. For God's sake, he killed himself. Why am I here?
I'm not altogether certain it wasn't the ghost, but someone has to be brought to trial. Take what you like.
Oh. The hell? What happened here? Michel Enbe, a man in his 30s, slumped at the dining table. Traces of blood dripping from the mouth indicating internal hemorrhage.
My poor dear Etienne. I was afraid such a thing would happen. I feared just such an event for weeks. My husband has endured many death threats ever since his vote to spare the king. He even took the extraordinary precaution of hiring Armand to protect himself.
Alright, well, you did it.
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect, and my wife and I were delighted to accept his invitation. I understand that one of his servants has gone missing. That seems odd indeed.
What's up with that, I wonder?
I am Madame Gérard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Hennebert are known as a delightful couple.
Okay.
I hope I'm not to blame in any respect. It was I who advised Hennebert to invite the Gérard. I hoped to calm the murderous political situation. The wine was poured, and we all drank a toast to letting bygones be bygones. Hennebert immediately fell choking to the ground.
Interesting. So it was someone who knew exactly which cup Hennebert was going to drink out of. Broken necklace made of glass beads. One appears to be missing. Oh, that's where the poison is? Victim's wine glass. Partially filled. Powdery residue along the rim appears to be powder glass. Whose necklace is it? Note from Gaudet. Citizen Hennebert, the innocent of incident of the bullet through your window is the final straw. I'm sure you, as a target, are more cognizant than I that we cannot allow your life to be put in constant danger. The precautions you have taken do not appear to be adequate. As a result, the other leaders and I believe that we must bridge the chasm with the Montagnards. I advise you to invite Citizen Gerard and his wife to our weekly dinner. I will attend as well. It's a purely social gathering to help clear the air. No discussion of politics will be allowed. Take care, my friend. We suspect that the Montagnard radicals have established links to the Black Office, operating out of the office of the Post. Your every move is being watched. Adrien Dupont, proud member of the Feuillants and Friends of the Constitution. Just say. Le cabinet noir. Anything up here? On the roof?
Mash you like an old potato! Bloody counter-revolutionary!
He was always kind to me.
It's all my fault.
I'll be the judge of that. Alicia, tell Andre to order a new window from the Glazier.
It's my job to protect Monsieur Annabelle. I search everyone who enters his house for weapons or vials of poison. I also taste his food and wine before he has any. But I failed. I tasted the wine just before it was served by Andre. Like an idiot, I didn't taste it directly from his glass. A guest could have slipped poison into his empty glass long before the wine was poured.
A guest, or maybe the missing servant? Cracked window pane with a bullet hole.
Andre brought in the wine. Armand here tasted it, and Andre poured everyone a glass. They toasted, and right away, Monsieur looked all queer. Then he fell dead. I am worried about Andre, though. He's completely disappeared. Here, I'll give you his address. He might know something.
You're being awfully forthcoming with this information. Wonder why that is.
Come here! I'll squash you like the bloody maggot you are!
I'll have a word with you.
Shit! I'll bust you!
Where the fuck is Andre's place? Is he living below ground? Like a fucking mole? In the attic? Oh.
My son ran to the apothecary. The one near the post office.
Okay. Bottle has a crude drawing of a skull and bones on it, indicating poison. Note for Andre. Andre, you are to go to the Glacier at 31 Boulevard Montmartre to order a replacement window. Alright, there we go. Got more locations now. Just gonna move on.
I'm gonna gas that mug of yours. A massive improvement, no doubt.
I'll have you in Charlot's arms in no time, ducky.
J'espère qu'il ne va pas voir ma femme.
Who are the revolutionaries?
Je le prendrai comme valet de pied pour mes chevaux. Allons!
Hello? Is the apothecary around? Is he upstairs? No? Is he supposed to be here? Is he not in because it's night? What?
Dis-moi donc, qu'est-ce que j'essaie?
vas faire quoi?
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Arno, vous avez tous la reconnaissance. Mille merci.
Encore un fou. Hey!
Bon grain à vendre, 60 livres par jour.
Alright. This is the glassmaker. List of accounts. Citizen Annabert. Replacement window pane. Madame Lemas. Large mirror. Patriot. Glass beads for necklace including 1 PR drop. Patriot. Set of wine glasses. Crystal sphere.
I do a lot of work for important politicians. I don't much like folks nosing about. Get on out of here.
Sure. Who's Patriot? If you can give me a name or something, that would be a description, perhaps. That would help. Glass bead. Teardrop-shaped glass bead. Very resilient. Yet, curiously, when the glass tail is broken off, the entire bead bursts into powder. It's very curious indeed.
I do a lot of work for important politicians. I don't much like folks nosing about. Get on out of here.
Have it your way, friend.
You a royalist? What do you say? Hey, you need to calm down to the bloody question. You look like a...
Oh? Is he apothecarian? Just want to talk to him. curious about a certain teardrop poison thing. If anyone can help me with that, that'd be nice.
Je m'en remettrai, mamie. Rendez-vous compte, j'aurais pu me retrouver estropié. Je suis un vieux garçon.
Eh bien, un homme bien étrange.
Mon frère n'est pas...
Dehors, sur...
You won't be alive to get your bloody witless ass back here.
Oh, just 1 second. Hey! Don't shoot!
Got you now. You can't run. You can't hide. No sorrow for that. He's on the big welcher.
Agent list. Egalite, Vertu, Liberté, Patriot, Les People. Huh. Okay. Well, this tells us that the killer is from the Black Office, but other than that, we just need to know who the Patriot is. 10 Floreal. We have put the target in fear of his life. A sharpshooter put a hole in a window at his domicile. We believe he will be amenable to a meeting to cool passions, and at that point will be vulnerable. Occupied.
Shouldn't have broken the law.
12 Floreal. We've gulled Guedet into arranging a dinner at Philibert's home. Please move forward with the plan. Okay, but who's Patriot? Note from Chemist. 13 Floreal. The liquid is quite robust and can endure the high temperature of the glass seal that you described. Second hand has scrawled across the bottom of the following. Everything looks good. Use our usual glass maker to put this in place. Okay, this isn't really helpful at all.
Je parie qu'il va se rompre le cou. La situation ne peut qu'empirer de jour en jour. Je le prendrai comme valet.
Oh,
What's the matter?
there you are.
I didn't know anything happened to Monsieur Hennebert. After I poured the wine, I stepped back to the servants' area. A messenger came to tell me that my sainted mother had taken a turn for the worse. I ran home, then rushed here to buy her some medicine. The only unusual thing about the evening was that just before the wine was served, Madame Girard's necklace broke. Monsieur Girard tried to fix it at the table.
Well, there we go. I was gonna pick her anyway, but now we've got confirmation. Now we've got some receipts, as the kids say. Hello again, everyone. Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
I am Madame Girard. My husband and I were invited
You sure
to dine,
are.
and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. You cannot condemn me simply for pretending my necklace broke by accident.
Pretending? What? Pretending? What do you mean? Pretending my... what?
The only unusual thing about the evening was that just before the wine was served, Madame Girard's necklace broke. I poured wine and ran to take care of my mother. What kind of monster would condemn me for that?
Who the fuck is it then?
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect. My wife and I were delighted to accept his invitation. Well, he voted to spare the king. Such men are traitors to the revolution. He was a traitor to the revolution. I should get a medal.
I mean, I'm still right. She admitted that she pretended to break the necklace. Just because he was the one who got the poison made doesn't make her irresponsible. Whatever.
I still can't make this one out. The glass won't break. Odd. Go ahead, choose.
Yeah. Oh. What happened here? Body in a brothel. Young's body has been brutally whipped. Her hands are bound and she is covered in wounds. It's not very nice, now, is it? Alright?
Poor Susanna. She was a favourite of that citizen de Sade that came around so much. He never treated her proper. I told her, send him away, but he pays so much. Look, ropes, whip, that's the Sade all right, randy bastard.
Interesting.
Oh God, there's men coming and going all the time. I didn't see de Sade last night, but he could have been here. Comes here a lot. It was too dark for me to see him proper. But there were some odd goings on last night. One John came in but didn't stay long enough to really do anything. And then there were two men, but only one went into Susanna's room.
Okay. Diary. The Marquis de Sade's personal diary, filled with explicit and disturbingly violent sexual content as well as far-ranging philosophical musings. Sure. Sounds about right. Ropes and gag. Short ropes and a spittle-soaked gag, all stained in blood. My goodness. Long whip with a tip flecked in blood. There's a maker's mark on the handle. 7 Rue de Igol de Pension. Spikes and hooks. Bloody instruments capable of puncturing human flesh. Alright. Looks like I have some investigating to do. Let's get started. Sad? Where are you at, buddy? I want to talk to you.
Then, you old reprobate.
Back
Unhand my
to
master.
jail.
You.
It's all
Shut
too
up.
delightful. Really? Murder a girl? Those days are behind me. But I do enjoy the farce. I did visit Susanna with some frequency, but not last night. I'm sure my valet can confirm my whereabouts. There was a young man, some days ago, perhaps rather too taken with my philosophies. I recommended Susanna to him. It's not impossible he might know something. It's quite all right, Olivier. This may be amusing.
I'm unable to say what the Marquis was engaged in last night. It was a rare night off for me. If any of his personal effects are missing, well, he gets caught up in his activities and becomes careless. He could have left them anyway.
Interesting. I'll meet you there and we'll arrange payment. 50 livres as discussed. Letter to the valet, but from whom? I wonder. Okay. Off to the leather shop then. We'll see what we can find out here.
Sure, I made that whip. I suppose it could belong to Dessad. I sell him all sorts of things. But you know, there's a student, strange fella. He wanted to buy all the same things that Dessad bought. Seemed to think Dessad is some kind of god or something. I've got his address in the delivery book. Let me see. Yes, here it is.
All right. Appreciate it. What else do you got here? Oh.
But you know, there's a student, strange fella. He wanted to buy all the same things that Dessad
Delivery book.
Seemed to think
44
Dessad's some
Boulevard,
kind of
Saint
god.
Martin.
I've got his address in the delivery book. Let me see. Yes. Here it is.
That's it? Students' Hotel. Or is this something else? What's going on? Oh. Okay.
Susanna. Desard told me about her. I arranged a time and thought about all the things I would do to her. I started to lose my nerve, though, so I drank a couple of bottles of wine. By the time I got there, I couldn't go through with it. I turned around and left.
Anything else?
I heard two men in the dark just when I was leaving. One of them said, "After it's done, come and meet me in the church courtyard at Saint-Nicolas-des-Champs. I'll pay you there."
Oh, you caught all that, huh? In detail. While drunk. 120 Days of Sodom by Donatien A.F. Marquis de Sade. De Sade's infamous volume describing the depravities of four libertines locked in a castle with several dozen victims of both sexes. Some of the abuses described are underlined. Alright. Let's do some research. Some experimentation. Okay. Guess we're going over there to what is over there? Oh, this is cemetery near the church of the champ something. Something about champions and churches or something. This is where one of the two men that the prostitute saw said to meet. So, let's see what we can find.
That's right, here all the time. I've got nowhere to go. Who are you looking for? I saw a couple of fellas meet here late last night. One of them was dressed all fancy. Must be a servant. I overheard him mention his master, the Marquis. Afterwards, the other man went into that building right there.
Wait, which building? Oh. Over there, I'm guessing? That's a new one that just popped up, so...
I'll be ready for you.
I'm guessing that's where we need to go.
Un divertissement intéressant.
Hello? Scrapbook contains a collection of scandalous newspaper articles about de Sade, including his misadventures in Arcueil, Marseille, and at La Coste. Serious letter. You have done exceptionally well to find someone with access to de Sade's personal effects. Under no circumstances are you to do the fatal deed yourself. You must avoid having suspicions raised on the committee. Let our poor dupe do the work. He will be highly rewarded. 50 livres are enclosed. When all is done, de Sade will wither in jail, and his immoral and pernicious influence on our citizens will be washed away like so much aristocratic blood. L.A. de Saint-Just. Interesting. Well, I believe that this gives us all the answers that we need. The killer was you.
I'm unable to say what the Marquis was engaged in last night. What cheer, my friend? It was a rare night off for me. If any, after the degradations that I've suffered at the Desaad's hands, I jumped at the chance to put a gruesome end to the man. I do hope you're proud of yourself. That animal Desaad should be in here instead of me.
Well, don't necessarily disagree, but you know, the law doesn't work on wishes, I'm afraid.
Where's Vidocq? Little beast broke out again. Don't you worry. I'll catch up with him soon enough. He's not that bright. Expect to see him on the gallows one of these fine days. A Jezebel killed. Hardly a crime in my estimation. Take your due.
Alright, thanks. Till next time, friend.